What's up, guys? So I hinted about it in my video that I am literally editing right now, but we're gonna give it to you anyway. So this is what we're so excited about, right? What do we have sitting here? This is not a Cummins, it's not an L5P, LML, none of that. It's a Toyota.
Yes.
This is a Tacoma. So Banks has brought out some amazing stuff for the new Tacomas. And we've got it all sitting right here, right? We've got the cold air intake, the Banks ram air intake system. We've got boost tubes, PedalMonster, iDash, pre-filter, and the stealth pod. This is what's gonna go into this right now.
Now that's a 2.4 liter inline 4 turbocharged engine, port and direct injection, 8-speed transmission, and it puts out some good power.
It puts out some really good power, but you know what? Every one of these new vehicles coming out, they put out really good power stock, but they're just being withheld. They're being restricted. They're being suffocated. We're gonna let this thing breathe a lot better. We're gonna give you some revs before, and then we're gonna put some stuff on. We're gonna hook up some electrical stuff, and then we're gonna give you some revs afterwards. We're gonna take it for a test drive.
Yeah. Now I will say some guys do hate on this inline 4, but once they hear it in this video, they might. Or in actually not this video, but in the next videos that we do, they might have a change of heart.
Might have a change of heart, but let's go historical on the Asian vehicles, right? What is the baddest combination that everybody was screaming about during the early 2000s and all the way up through with the Fast and Furious, right? The 2JZ. It's not an inline 4, it's an inline 6, but it's still an inline. And these Asian vehicles have nailed down these inlines pretty tight. So really excited to get this system on here and feel how much it makes this thing wake up, right? It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, and real quickly, let's see what Toyota did for us here. So you guys see the intake. So I would say the filter, you wanna go and pop that open real quick?
Let's pop that open.
Let's see. That, that ain't bad, Yeah, that's not too, whoa, never mind. That is pretty bad, actually. Look at that.
That's pretty pathetic.
What? That is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
Cabin air filter in my truck's bigger than that.
Yeah, I know. And look, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They make good cars, but let's just say, the manufacturers always leave a little bit of meat on the bone.
And in this case, I think they left a lot on the bone. I think this engine is their flagship moving forward, where they can keep upping the power outage more and more and more as the time goes on.
Oh, yeah. And you said the boost tubes too, right?
Yeah. We got boost tubes.
Squish on those real quickly.
It feels like an L5P.
Yeah, I'm
nice
shocked.
And flimsy and.
I mean, what happens?
Like that.
What happens under load, under heat? What is it going to do?
That rubber starts to degrade.
Yeah.
It gets hot and it gets cold. You apply a lot of pressure to it, and then you take the pressure away, and it stretches and it restricts and just constantly. And what happens with a condom if you overstretch it too much?
It's gonna pop.
Breaks. All you dads out there that didn't mean to, you know what we're talking about. Anyway, we'll move on.
Now, is that considered the hot side for the boost tubes?
Yeah.
And this is the cold side?
Yeah. Right
down here?
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that, guys. Like, yeah, we gotta do something about that.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot about that.
Oh yeah. And you say we have PedalMonster, iDash Pro. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you guys how that looks inside the truck. And the stealth pod, perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and unbox that intake, because I'm sure everybody wants to see what's going on here.
Yeah, we'll unbox the intake, we'll unbox the boost tubes, and then we're gonna get to putting these babies on, and then of course when we get to the cool electrical stuff, we'll unbox and install that as well.
Absolutely. Now when a truck gets banks out, what do we call it? You have a name for it.
Well, bulletproof.
Well, you call it Gale Banks love.
Yeah, so get some Gale Banks love on there, right?
Yeah, so we're about to give this truck some Gale Banks love for sure.
And it's really weird that Gale is doing this gas engine, because historically he's handled pretty much nothing but diesels.
Yeah.
And now we're doing that. And just so you guys know out there, I can put this stuff in for you at any given time. It's not like you need to make a big, long, drastic appointment to get in there to do it. But
yeah.
It's going to be something to get parts here. It took a few weeks getting all of this stuff here to us for this. So if you're wanting it, get it ordered, bring it in to me. I'll put it in.
Yeah, and they can order from you too, but if they want any of these parts, can they reach out to you? We'll put your information obviously in here, so if you want to order from Josh.
You can, but this is not going to be one of those things that I keep in stock.
Okay,
and
I see.
It's a money management thing, just because I have so much more invested in inventory on the L5P and the Cummins stuff that, you know, at a certain point, yes, I will be having some of this stuff in stock, just because this is one of the highest selling things that Banks has right now. So
nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and start with this box right here.
Let's dig in.
Now, I apologize, guys. I was over here talking, and we already kind of took some stuff out.
Yeah. Let's get that out of the way.
Oh, wow. So they gave us a
whole new rubber grommet,
Whoa.
which is going to replace this one right here.
Okay.
It's going to give us a much, look at the size intake difference.
Oh, wow.
Right? Instead of this tiny little hole here, we're going to get this big hole here.
Nice.
And then we got a coupler. And then we got some zip ties and some other hardware stuff for mounting it.
Okay.
And then we've got,
look at that
filter housing and the intake tube. Wow, look at how smooth that is.
Wow. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well,
you guys want to see a real filter?
Yeah, this is going to be a much bigger upgrade from what the factory thing is.
Wow.
Look at the size of that.
Now, Josh, do you recommend oiled or dry?
Depends on the environment that you're driving in.
Okay.
You live in Arizona, they got dust storms, get it dry. Because we don't want all that dust just plugging up these oil filters.
Okay.
So that's kind of like an unnecessary thing there.
I see. And you also have the filter.
We have a pre-filter for
it
it
too.
too.
Pre-filter, yeah. So that goes on top of this filter here.
It just keeps the bigger particulates from sticking to the oiled surface on that.
Yeah, it doesn't affect performance either. So,
not at all.
And it is optional if you don't want to use it.
Yeah. Now this, like, if you're going to go out to the sand dunes or you're going to be out in the hills playing around, make sure your pre-filter's on.
Yeah.
And it's just going to help keep the bigger part particulates from getting in there and plugging off that air filter. This you can just take off, rinse it off in water, throw it back on. Awesome.
Next is the boost tubes.
This is the smallest boost tube box that I think I've ever opened.
I was about to say the same thing.
Oh my golly.
I'm not slacking now. I'm
No,
rolling the camera here for you guys.
Yeah.
They do a great job, obviously, packaging this stuff. Wow.
This is very reminiscent of the L5P stuff.
Yeah.
So we've got these couplers, which means we're going to have some grease to put on there, some O-rings to fit in there.
Okay.
The boost tubes, a couple of them. We got more underneath, I bet. All of your boots and clamps. There's your grease.
Oh, so they will provide the grease for you?
Yeah.
Nice.
This does everything. Hey, look at like the L5P oil pans.
Yeah.
They even provide the caulking gun to squeeze the silicone out, right?
That's true. And you guys saw how we squeeze on those rubber hoses in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Josh unwrap one of those and a coupler. I want to show you guys the coupler in the boost tube. That way you guys have an idea of why this is so important. Is that ever? I want you to squeeze that. Squeeze it real quickly.
Yeah, metal.
They ain't gonna do it.
They don't squeeze.
And then look at the couplers.
These billet aluminum babies.
Wow. And they don't really have to do this, but look how they look beautiful too, by the way.
Even laser etch the banks in there.
Nice. Yep.
Oh,
look at
that. All right.
All right. And you know what? Let's go ahead and pull everything else out too. We'll just set it up here. So all solid surface. Just want to show how it all looks together. That's the box for the intake.
Yeah, your filter will go in there. This will key into the filter.
Mm-hmm.
And then your mass airflow sensor is going to go right there.
Okay. And then we have the iDash Pro.
iDash Pro.
PedalMonster.
PedalMonster.
And you guys pretty much saw everything else. So let's go ahead and end off the video. We're going to be doing an install for all this. And again, as Josh said, we're here at Truck Stuff. This is his shop. He does obviously specialize in Cummins, Duramax.
Yeah.
But if
I am not racist. I will work on almost anything except for Ford.
I knew that was coming. Well, if Banks comes up with some boost tubes for the Ranger, maybe we might have to put one of those on the channel too.
Nah.
No.
We'll let my Ford guy, when I hire one, do
yeah, there you go. See, hey, I respect that, you know?
Yeah, you know, some people like Chinese food, some people don't.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
And I'm having a hard time supporting Chevy, but they pay well. Not Chevy, but the jobs.
Yeah.
But when Chevy and Ford goes in front of Congress to make it to where you are not supposed to work on your vehicles at home, where you have to take it to a dealer, it's getting really hard to support companies who really want to take a crap on people who buy their product. However, at some point I'm going to have to let go of some of that and deal with it and move on, right?
Yeah, understandable. But hey, be sure to subscribe to the channel.
Yep.
And if you do live in the area, or if you're passing through, Josh here at Truck Stuff could probably most likely get you in on one of these if you don't want to install it yourself.
Yes.
And let's go ahead and end off with a rev, and then that'll give you guys something to look forward to for the next video.
Yeah.